Hello. So we are just in the middle of recording our Serenity Now toolkit, which we're super, super jazzed about, particularly heading into the festive season. And as we've just finished recording, we just were reflecting on the truth that in fact, all behavior, not just our kids' behavior, is an attempt to regulate our nervous system. So this is the in-law who bothers you at the table at Christmas. This is your parents who get plugged into. This is your partner who can't seem to do anything right in your head.
Or your mother who can't stop wiping the bench.
Yeah.
Or your child who's jumping up and down on their chair rather than sitting in it.
Yes. And basically anybody who's doing anything remotely annoying to you is trying to regulate their system. They're not misbehaving. They're not just being annoying. They're not just, wasting your time. They are doing the best that they can in that moment to ground into their own systems and to feel anchored in who they are. And so when we can take this lens, particularly with our children, which can be one of the hardest ones at this time of year, we instantly get an opportunity to open our heart to them and to be able to meet them in their experience rather than take our lens of them getting in our way or them not appreciating us or not appreciating the gifts and whatever it is that we have a story around them needing to be at Christmas time. When we get a chance to orient them, we get a chance to experience what it's like to be them and what it's like to try and be in their bodies, which they're still learning about, and try and be in this world and this family and this culture that we're asking them to be part of. And so it's really beautiful. And we've given a bunch of tools in this toolkit around ways in which our kids show us they're trying to regulate, and then ways in which we can help them, ways in which we can facilitate their regulation. So maybe we don't want them to be pushing the tables, but they're pushing tables because they want resistance. So we can meet that resistance through play with them, or we can take it outside where for us that feels better in our systems because it's not, pushing a whole furniture of the house around. Maybe it's that they're jumping on the couch and we don't want that right now. So let's take it outside. Let's move this. We're not going to shut it down. We're going to move it to a place that works for us. And so everybody can get their needs met that way. It doesn't have to be kids constantly making a mess or them constantly needing something from you. It's about, okay, how can I scaffold this in a way that feels good for them and feels good for me and that no one has to miss out here? Because I think that's when parenting becomes beautiful and fun.
I was going to say, and I think it's super empowering, like to be able to know that you've got this ship no matter what shit goes down, right?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what they're doing. You're looking at it as the lens of, oh God, don't do that around grandma. Oh God, that's not appropriate. Oh, you've just done the wrong thing. Oh, you're so badly behaved, which means I'm a bad mother. Versus, wow, look at what your body's doing. We can move with that. I've got room to work with that. Oh, Mum, wow, he's really overwhelmed. We're going to go do this. Isn't that amazing how his body's doing? Like there's this sense of just, we've got this, rather than cringing and dying inside because you think that you're failing in some way. Like I just find it enormously powerful when we can see our children as completely functional whole beings and we have an understanding and a toolkit to move and facilitate with that, to expand their integration and their growth, and actually more opportunities for them to come back into the connected, calm, centered, relatable human that they naturally are in a natural state of balance and equilibrium. The more that we can move the intensity of the energy that's showing up that perhaps we're triggered by, the more we actually meet the angel and the more we fall in love and the more easeful parenting is, rather than feeling like you're constantly running these battle scenes. It's, wow, I get to invite this in, and all of a sudden your relationship is complete. Like I actually think it's transformational.
Yeah, and I think also too, when we can feel into them and we can see what they're seeking to do, we actually build more of a literacy for ourselves in terms of what we're needing, because it's cyclical. The more that we can see how their behavior is seeking regulation, the more that we can become aware of how our irritation, what it's needing, our annoyance, what it's needing, our sense of a lack of spaciousness, what it might be needing. Because the reality is we're parenting not with our words, we're parenting with our energy, we're parenting with the unspoken, we're parenting with the felt sense of what it feels like to be around us. And that's what our children plug into. And so the more and more that we can build our understanding of them and what they seek to need, and the more and more we can give ourselves what we need to meet that, the more everybody's feeling good, the more everybody is feeling like they can be more of themselves in this home, in this space, and wherever that may be. So I think it's a really beautiful gift that we can equip ourselves with and be sharing with the world, which we're doing right now with the Serenity Now Toolkit.
So we'll put the link below. Please make sure that you jump in with us. You can buy it as a downloadable bundle if Soul Driven Motherhood membership ain't your thing, but you can try it out for just $1 and you get access to all our previous courses. So please jump on and check it out, because it certainly completely radically rocks our world in parenting and allows us to do what we do, because we have this sense of, I get it and I've got it. So we definitely want that for you too. So let's bring in some serenity now as we move through this crazy festive time.
Yes.